Barusan video saya yang bahas kenapa berita Palestina diblok sama orang Meta sendiri, itu diungkapkan oleh karyawan dari Meta sendiri. Terus kemudian video yang saya muat ini itu langsung dihapus, melanggar panduan komunitas katanya. Jadi memang orang-orang yang di Meta Indonesia itu bisa menghapus maunya ya berita tentang Palestina yang dianggap hoax itu kan. Jadi berita-berita tentang Israel sebagai sebuah pangkalan teroris, kalau kata bahasa Ali Khamenei, itu tidak mungkin khususnya berita Palestina tidak mungkin bisa subur tumbuh, malah kita malah berita Palestina itu katanya Indonesia akan jadi kuburan yang besar bagi berita-berita Palestina, dan nggak mungkin ada pembelaan atau berita yang benar tentang Palestina, termasuk TV-TV nasional kita. Itu kata dia. Coba perhatikan ucapannya ini, apakah nanti dihapus lagi karena dianggap melanggar panduan komunitas ya. Ini dia videonya, saksikan ya.
Pro-Palestine will never win in Indonesia. I'm Richard, former senior lead and public policy enforcement. Let's talk about Meta Indonesia. Before we discuss the creators and the media in Indonesia, you have to understand the giant behind the content you consume. Meta has been repeatedly detected and proven to be restricting and silencing support for Palestine, including documentation of human rights violations. We are dealing with hard facts. In December 2023, Human Rights Watch identified 1,050 instances of censorship, 1,049 of which were peaceful pro-Palestine videos. These practices include engagement suppression, post removals, and account suspensions. If you need more proof, as a former public policy insider, I have to bring this to light. In November 2024, the vice chairman of the Indonesia House of Representatives Commission, Wan Ahmad Heriawan, noted a surge in reports regarding the takedown of peaceful Palestinian content. Furthermore, your own Minister of Communication personally went to the Meta Indonesia office to protest after her own posts disappeared. She pointed out the double standard, while pro-Palestine content is wiped instantly. Hoaxes, hate speech, and Western propaganda are not handled with the same urgency. Think about it. If Meta Indonesia is bold enough to take down the content of a government minister, what makes you think you, ordinary citizens, stand a chance? I will be exposing more in my upcoming content. My safety is at risk for speaking out, but the integrity of Indonesian media is far more important. You need to understand, your government is facing an entity of massive proportions. And you can thank the people running Meta Indonesia for that. Let's stop pretending it's just a system error. It's time to call out the names behind the censorship. Peter Lydian and Bernie Mostafa. A Peter, as country director, you run this office, but let's look at what you're actually doing for this country. Here is the bitter truth. Meta Indonesia has become a graveyard for Palestinian voices. When it's a post about a dying child in Gaza or human rights in Palestine, your EAI is lightning fast to delete it. But when it's online gambling ruining Indonesian families or hoaxes tearing our society apart, suddenly your system is low. Suddenly it's complex. That's not a technical glitch. That's a choice. To Peter and Bernie, you are Indonesians. You know how much Palestine means to this nation. You know too how disinformation content is rotting Indonesian people here. But you've allowed your platform to become a tool for foreign interests to silence your own brothers and sisters. They think you're too distracted to notice. Are you really okay with these two being the gatekeepers of what you're allowed to say? I'm Richard, the truth is out. Now, what are you going to do about it?
Itu katanya Indonesia akan jadi kuburan yang besar bagi berita-berita Palestina, dan nggak mungkin ada pembelaan atau berita yang benar tentang Palestina, termasuk TV-TV nasional kita. Itu kata dia. Coba perhatikan ucapannya ini, apakah nanti dihapus lagi karena dianggap melanggar panduan komunitas ya. Ini dia videonya.